everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the UConn Huskies facing Villanova.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. Ball in at 2-guard, and it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Pass to Miller. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Miller. It's a pick by Ilgauskas, and it's Miller penetrating. And that one no good to start him off on the night.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program in all, with the first coming in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past 2 decades.
And stolen by Freak. Here's Day. Here's Ball. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Villanova. It's a 5-point game. Beal dishes to Bryant. And here is Ilgauskas. Miller kicks to Bryant. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Ball. Miller against Martin. Feeds it to Splitter. And the 3 off target. And stolen by Splitter. Here is Day. Covered by Miller. Splitter kicks to Freak. The pass to Martin. The rebound by Cooper. Miller outside. Tries a 3. They get it back. Here's Ilgauskas. The kick out to Bryant. Takes a 3. That doesn't go either for Bryant. On defense, Villanova. Looking for the first basket of the game. Here's Martin. Lays it up and banks it in. Martin's got his second basket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And Villanova going with the whole new group out there. So both teams making some changes here. Villanova trails by 5 on the floor for UConn. Ball in at point guard. And it's Joseph in at the small forward position. And the foul called on Freak. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
Ilgauskas, the turnaround jumper.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Day, the pass to Joseph. Here's Ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Freak's got 6.
You know, with Foye and Lowry, as you mentioned, I mean, they played together at the same time for Villanova. It was one of the best backcourts they've ever had.
McAdoo dishes to Miller. Pass to Beal. Miller sets a screen for Beal. There's 1:40 left here in the first half of basketball. No luck, and the Huskies going the other way now.
And that Villanova team with Foye and Lowry was great. The grit and toughness that they both still play with in the NBA today, born at Villanova. And in general, the Wildcat players are some of the toughest mentally around.
Villanova trails by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Miller kicks to Beal. Ilgauskas against Pierce. 16 feet away. Huskies with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Day kicks to Freak for the 3, and the Huskies hit again from deep.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Freak's gone 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. Miller sets a screen for Beal. Now the dish to Miller. He kicks it to Ilgauskas. Miller with a screen on Pierce. The feed to Beal. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Beal, the pass to Ilgauskas.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Brian Ilgauskas at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas. And the Huskies going with a whole new group out. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Bryant. Cooper is out there with Miller, and it's Beal in at the point guard position. And it's Freak missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Beal, the pass to Cooper. Here's Ilgauskas. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Ilgauskas has got 6 points. Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
Cooper.
What are you doing? Stay down.
Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
Beal dishes to Ilgauskas. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ilgauskas has got his 3rd basket of the night. The Huskies leading by 5. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 #1 seeds and also 2 #2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
A shot by Sims, no good. Pass to Cooper from deep. Good.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real.
And a new group getting ready to come in for the Huskies. On the floor for UConn. Ball, he's in at shooting guard. And it's Day in at the point. Freak kicks to Day. He dishes it to Joseph. There's the pick. Day the pass to Ball. Again the miss by the Huskies.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And McAdoo kicks to Moore. Martin with the block. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Here's McAdoo. A minute 42 left in the second half of basketball.
Wildcats.
The Huskies making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Joseph with the ball. Day dishes to Freak. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And it's a 10-point Husky lead.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
We've got 1:28 left in the second half. Here's Beal. Pass to Cooper. Huskies with the rebound. Freak's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yes, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Huskies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
The Huskies making a switch here. Splitter's checked in. Here's Ball. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
And Beal kicks to Miller. To end the run. That's good.
Kevin Miller.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Now here's Freak. Puts it up from 17, off the mark. And so it's UConn with